Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Alone.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve? The one who killed the Divine? Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when! Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time, or...?
Those are... Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Alexius mentioned an elder...
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to... It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
There were others in the hall.
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
You have a plan.
I have some thoughts on that.
Andraste blessed me, mighty Andraste guide me, Andraste.
What did they do?
Andraste.
Fiona.
What?
Can you tell us the date?
Harvest.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I must have missed out on...
You must. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I promise.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that if it still exists, I can use...
Good.
I said, maybe.
Your spy master, Leliana. Quickly, before the...
If red lyrium is an infection... Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Bottles of beer on the wall. 300 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. Ugh. You're not dead. You're supposed to be dead. There was a...
Alexius didn't kill us. His spell sent...
Well, it's my present, and in my past, I definitely saw you both die.
Are you all right?
Red lyrium. If I'm lucky, it'll kill me. If not, I'm hoping
You're dying?
No, he's not. If we find Alexius, we go back...
Alexius isn't the one you need to worry about. It's his Elder One. He killed the Empress of Orlais and used the confusion to launch an... The army was all demons. You ever fought a demon army? I don't recommend it.
I'm sorry.
Demon army. Let's move.
Who's there? What is this supposed to be? A pretend rescue to gain my trust? Do you think I'd fall for that?
It's no...
You were obliterated.
No trick, I'm afraid.
He sent you to this time? Was that meant to be a fate worse than death?
Maybe.
Perhaps the rest of us are the So, lead on.
Magister's in his throne room. Vince say he locked himself in. Damn, I needed a good fight.
I'm sure Alexius would be delighted to see us.
The Elder One has taken all that is his.
The Elder One is particularly hard on the Chantry.
How did Trevelyan know of the sacrifice?
like?
I will die first. Or you will. You're alive.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than... Do you have weapons? Good. The Majesty...
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for...
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one. Goodbye!
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No! Don't hurt me, Linnea.
Why does everything they do with magic have to be so creepy?
somewhere.
Shit! You can fit a lot of demons through that thing.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Raste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later. Let's try to take them by surprise. Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
If you're swift and quiet, you can kill that enchanter before he sees us.
Lock the stairs!
Well, shall we move on, darling?
What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste. They haven't noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground. Get that enchanter! Sorry for interrupting your dinner. let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach... Say.
Look at what you've done, Alexius. All this suffering. And for what?
For my country, for my son. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew my final.
Was it worth it?
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
It does matter.
How many times have I tried? The past... All that I fought for, all that I betrayed. Ruin and death. The Elder One comes for me, for you. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Liliana?
No one.
No. This world's already lost!
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
This Alexius was too far gone.
I suppose that this is the same amulet he used before. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used.
An hour? The Elder One.
Alexius was the puppet. This is his master.
We'll head out front. Keep them off your tail.
No.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only... Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours. Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
You failed, Alexius. How forgive...
You won. There is... Felix.
It's going to be all...
You'll die.
Everyone.
Well, I'm glad that's... or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Anora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
You'll be leaving here with the Inquisition.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
We need their skills, but they have proven themselves far from trustworthy.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
We would be honored to have you fight...
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition...
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full...
It's a generous offer. I doubt you...
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready... The breach will be closed. You will not...
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear...
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
We need them to close the breach.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as...
Enough arguing. None of us were there. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mages...
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just...
Closing the breach is all that matters.
The longer the breach...
Agreed.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassin...